Okay, dear students, in last class we have finished 7.4 exercise. We are in integrals NCRT class 12. Okay, see, before starting exercise 7.5 in integration, let us see partial fractions. What are partial fractions and all we will understand first, then we will proceed for exercise 7.5. Just 5 or 10 minutes I will take, then we will go for 7.5 exercise. 7.5 partial fractions. Actually, the subject name is integration by partial fractions, but these are the partial fractions. Here I have not used integral symbol. If you use integral dx, then this will be integration by partial fraction. That's all. Okay. See, this type of first, slowly you understand carefully, then we will be accustomed with this new system. Why? Because see, until now we have also done such type of question. This type of question we have done already. Px plus q by x minus a into x minus b we have done. We have converted this into expansion, quadratic equation. We have changed x minus a plus or minus b square or something like we have done and we have done. Okay. Now, without doing that also we can do this partial fraction. This takes less time. This takes less time. That is why we have to use these also. But is it every quadratic equation is able to make factorization? No. If such factorization not possible equations comes, then we will resort to old system only. Even partially if we are able to do factorization, then some type of problem, so what we can say, formula is also available. Let us see one by one. First we understand Px plus q by x minus a into x minus b. See, without this earlier what we were doing, we were doing expansion. Then we will taking what we can say x plus a whole square or x minus a whole square plus or minus a square or plus or minus b square we were doing, and we were doing this by taking t and all something. Okay. Now you see Px plus q by x minus a into x minus b, we also can split in this way. A by x minus a plus b by x minus b. Okay. See here, if you cross multiply a into x minus b plus b into x minus a divided by x minus a into x minus b. Divided by x minus a into x minus b you need not take. After cross multiplication of numerator only you can equate this px plus q. Then we will get a and b values and we will get easily this integral. Okay. See here, you have to observe carefully this process or whatever may be the process is successful when we are going to deal with the proper fractions only. Proper fraction. This word you have to understand. Proper fraction. Why? Because we are dealing with fractions. Proper fraction. What is proper fraction? You see, 1 by 2 is a proper fraction. 2 by 3 is a proper fraction. 3 by 4 is a proper fraction. But what about 5 by 2? 5 by 2 is an improper fraction. Why? Because see, numerator should always be less than denominator. Even power also. See here, linear equation, quadratic equation. That means linear is power 1, quadratic is power 2. Quadratic is power 2, linear is, cubic is power 3, power 3, power 3. Okay? Always numerator should have less power than denominator. Then it is going to be called as proper fraction. We have to deal with proper fraction only. What if they give improper fraction? Like this. Then you divide it. You see what I am doing. 5 by 2 if you get automatically what you are going to do, 2 into 2, 4, 1 will come, then 2, 1 by 2. That is equal to 2 plus 1 by 2. Now you see 2 you can separate, 1 by 2 is again proper fraction. Like this we have to solve these questions. Okay. This is one thing. Proper fractions only we are going to deal in partial fractions. If any improper fraction comes, then we will make it improper fraction, then again we are going to deal. Okay. This is proper improper story over. Okay. Now let us go back to our these 5 formulae. Px plus q is equal by x minus a and x minus b is equal to a by x minus a plus b by x minus b. I have explained how to do and all. See, what if rather than x minus a and x minus a whole square comes? Linear by quadratic. Why? Because this is proper fraction only. See what is there. A by x minus a plus b by x minus a whole square. See, if it is x minus b, only x minus b will come. If it is x minus a whole square, then b by x minus a square will come. That you have to keep in our mind. Okay? That is very essential to understand. X minus a square comes means x minus a one time, another x minus a square another time, b by. Okay? If you compare these two are going to understand very easily. Why? Because see here, linear by quadratic, quadratic by cubic. Linear by quadratic, quadratic by cubic. Linear equation, okay, only 2 will come numerator because denominator is having quadratic. But here, quadratic by cubic, q will come 3 times will come, a plus b plus c, divided by x minus a, x minus b, x minus c will come for each these factors. Okay, a by x minus a, b by x minus b, plus c by x minus c, all plus. Okay, if you compare this 1 and 3, you can understand it very easily. Okay, then go back to second and fourth again. Second, you see linear by quadratic but square. 2 factors, square is there, 2 factors will come, and x minus a square will come. Okay, again you see here, linear, quadratic, quadratic, cubic is there, but x minus a square is there into x minus b. Okay, see, anyway here cubic is there, 3 factors will come, 3 times you have to split it. A, b, c will come. See, like x minus a whole square, earlier x minus a, x minus b whole square will come, first a and b, but additional x minus b is there, then c by x minus b will come. Okay, this you have to understand. Okay, so if all over, then what if we don't get any factorization? Then if you don't get any factorization like x minus a, x minus b, then you go back to our original process only. Quadratic equation, you split it, you make in formula based x minus a whole square like, and you make it x minus a plus or minus b square like that, you can make and do it. Okay, what if partially you are able to make factorization? You see here, quadratic by cubic, but one factor has over, but another one is not able to make any factorization. At that time, you see, one factor is over, then a by x minus a, you write it. Okay, and see here, quadratic by cubic is there, but because of cubic 3 times you are not going to split this. But you see, bx plus c by square plus bx plus c. Again, linear by quadratic. Linear by quadratic. Like this, you have to tackle these questions. Okay, see, by doing questions one by one, you are going to understand this concept very clearly. Let us take exercise 7.5 first question, then you are going to understand very easily. Okay, first question is based on this only, first formula. Okay, let us take the first question. Okay, see 7.5 exercise. First question, integral x dx by x plus 1 into x plus 2. Denominator is quadratic. Why? Because x square will come. Numerator is linear. Why? Because see, you think px plus q in your mind. P is 1. Px means p is 1 and q is 0. Okay, like that also you can think. Okay. Now how you are going to split this? You see how I am doing. Implies x by x plus 1 into x plus 2 is equal to, see how I am making, a by x plus 1 plus b by x plus 2. Like this you have to split first. Okay. Now you see how I am doing. You take only RHS now. RHS is equal to, see, a into x plus 2 plus b into x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 into x plus 2, that is equal to x by, don't write RHS, x plus 1 into x plus 2. Okay. Now you see x plus 1, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 2 have cancelled. Why? Because equal to is there. Now you see, you expand this and equate it. See how I am expanding. Comma I am putting ax plus 2a, ax plus 2a, bx plus b plus bx plus b is equivalent to x. Okay. Okay. Now again you see x factors, you separate x coefficients. X if you take common, a plus b will become xa plus xb, a plus b, xa plus xb plus 2a plus b. 2a plus b is your constant. Okay, that is equivalent to x, that side RHS side. You now you compare, x coefficient is 1, Here x coefficient is a plus b. That means a plus b is equal to 1. This is one equation. Okay, a plus b is equal to 1. Another one. Is there any constant here? No, but here constants are there. That means 2a plus b is equal to 0. That also you have to take. 2a plus b is equal to 0. Okay. Then you solve these two equations, a and b you are going to get. You see, 2 times I am multiplying this. 2a plus 2b. No, not required. Why? Because bb is there. bb is there. I am writing, you see, a plus b is equal to 1. Again I am writing a plus b is equal to 1. See, if I make minus, then bb going to get answer. 2a minus a is equal to 0 minus 1 minus 1. A will be minus 1. Okay. If at all a is minus 1, then you see, if a is minus 1 plus b is equal to 1, then b will be 2. Okay, a is 1, minus 1, b is minus 2. Now you go back again, you see how you are going to split. You are going to split like this, a by, a is how much? Minus 1. That means see, integral minus dx by x plus 1, b plus b is 2 only, that is why plus 2 I am writing. C plus 2 integral dx by x plus 2, that is equal to C minus log modulus x plus 1 plus 2 log x plus 2 plus C. Okay. Can we modify answer? Yes. Why? Because here minus is there, here plus is there, then log m by n also we can write. You see how I am writing? 2 log x plus 2 I am writing like this, x plus 2 whole square. And because of minus, I am keeping this x plus 1 like this. See, x plus 2 whole square is only for this. X plus 2 whole square like this. Is it okay? Plus C. Log of x plus 2 whole square. Why? Because if 2 I have sent here. Why? Because see, when you are making a log m by n, then here nothing should be there. Okay, like this you can make. This is answer for your first question. Take this, we will go for second question. Okay, see the second question, integral dx by x square minus 9. Okay, see here you have to split this in factorization form. How can you split? Like a square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. Okay. Okay, see how I am doing. That is equal to integral dx by x plus 3 into x minus 3. Is it okay? First you see, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, x square minus 3 square, 9. Is it okay? Okay. Now you have to split this. How we are going to split? You see how I am doing. Here numerator is 1, like you have to take. See what I am doing. 1 by x plus 3 into x minus 3 is equal to a by x plus 3 plus b by x minus 3. Okay? Like that you have to take. Okay. Then proceed further. You see, I am taking only numerator. Why? Because anyway denominator after cross multiplication is going to equal. 1 is equal to, you see what I am doing. 1 is equal to a into x minus 3 plus b into x plus 3. Cross multiplication I have done. A into x minus 3 plus b into x plus 3. Okay. Denominator same, that is why I need not write again. Okay. You see, you expand now. Ax minus 3a plus bx plus 3b is equal to 1. Okay. Then see here only constant is there. X term is also not there. X term you have to make 0. First you take x term. X coefficient a is there plus b is there. X, ax, bx. Okay. Again for constant you see minus 3a minus 3b is equal to 1. Okay. See, x term is not there, that is why a plus b is equal to 0. A plus b is equal to 0. This is one equation. And constant is there. Minus 3a minus 3b is equal to 1. Write down. Minus 3a minus 3b. I think plus 3b. I have made mistake. Plus 3b. Minus 3a plus 3b is equal to 1. Okay. Minus 3a plus 3b. Yes. 1 is plus, 1 is minus. Okay. See, If you solve these two equations, you are going to get A and B. How to solve? You multiply this with 3. Okay, you see 3, if you multiply automatically, 3A plus 3B is equal to 0. Okay, then you apply here 3A plus 3B is equal to 0 if you make and add 3A plus 3A going to get answer 6B is equal to 1, then B will be 1 by 6. Okay, when B is 1 by 6, you see B is 1 by 6, A will be automatically minus 1 by 6. Why? Because see, B is equal to minus A, that is equal to minus 1 by 6. Sorry, A is equal to minus B. Both are correct, but even though we want A, na? A is equal to minus B, then A is equal to minus 1 by 6. Okay, you have got both A and B. You substitute here. Okay, see how I am writing. A is minus 1 by 6. First you write minus 1 by 6 integral dx by x plus 3 plus you are writing, but here B also plus, that is why you can write plus 1 by 6 integral dx by x minus 3. Okay, then what will be the answer? You see, first I am writing, okay, anyway afterwards we will make minus 1 by 6 log x plus 3 plus 1 by 6 log x minus 3 plus c. Okay, now you see 1 by 6 common is there, you take common and see this is plus, this is minus. How we can write? We can write like this, you see 1 by 6 log of modulus x minus 3 by x plus 3 plus c. Why? Because see, why x minus 3 in numerator? Because x minus 3 log is having plus, x plus 3 log is having minus. That is why it goes in denominator. This is answer for your second question. Take this, we will go for third question. Okay, see the third question. Integral 3x minus 1 dx by x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. This also you have to make by partial fractions. How? See how I am writing. 3x minus 1 by x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to, see how I am equating, a by x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2 plus c by x minus 3. Okay, like this you have to equate first. See, this is integral, this is partial fraction. After getting a, b, c values, partial fractions we are going to convert into integrals. Okay, take this, you see a is having only denominator x minus 1. That means while doing cross multiplication or factorization or what we can say LCM and all, a should be multiplied with x minus 2 into x minus 3, b should be multiplied with x minus 1 into x minus 3, c should be multiplied with x minus 1 and x minus 2. This you know very well, I did not tell to you. Okay, see how I am doing. 3x minus 1 is equal to a into x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 1 into x minus 3. Okay, here x minus 1 will not come, here x minus 2 will not come, plus c into x minus 1 into x minus 2. Here x minus 3 will not come because already available. Okay, now you expand this, expand and equate it to 3x minus 1. Okay, see how I am writing. 3x minus 1 is equal to, you see, a into x square minus 3x minus 2x minus 5x plus 6. Okay, plus b into x square minus 3x minus x minus 4x plus 3 plus c into x square minus 2x minus x minus 3x plus 2. 2 into 1 is 2. Okay, 1 into 3, 2 into 3. Okay, see again you split x square terms and all you have to make separate. After separation only you have to equate. Okay, see how I am writing. 3x minus 1 is equal to ax square minus 5ax plus 6a plus bx square minus 4bx plus 3b plus cx square minus 3cx plus 2c. Okay. See, now x terms, x square terms, x terms and constants you have to separate. See, logic is here only x term is there and constant is there. X square term is not there. X square term, whatever coefficient comes, those equal to 0 you have to write. Okay, see what I am writing. 3x minus 1 is equal to x square. If you take common, a is there here plus b is there here plus c is there. Okay, plus x I am taking common again. X if you take common, minus 5a, okay, minus 4b, okay, minus 3c is there for x. Okay, okay, again constants, how much? Plus 6a plus 3b plus 2c. Okay, see here you are having only constant as minus 1, 6a plus 3b plus 2c is equal to minus 1, and x term as 3. X term, x coefficient is 3, x coefficient 3 you have to take, for minus 5a, minus 4b, minus 3c. See, for making 3 variables you require 3 equations. If you take only these 2 equations, you are not going to get any result. This equation also you have to take. How you are taking x square coefficient is not there, or else you can take x square coefficient is 0, right? Then you make it equal to 0, a plus b plus c is equal to 0. That will be one equation. You see how I am writing? A plus b plus c is equal to 0 is one equation, comma, minus 5a minus 4b minus 3c is equal to, this is x coefficient is 3, this is second equation, and you see 6a plus 3b plus 2c is equal to minus 1. This is third equation. Now in front of you 3 equations are there, 3 variables are there. 3 variables you can solve with 3 equations. 3 equations with 3 variable equations. Okay. See what I am doing here logically. If I multiply with 6 also, 6a plus 6b plus 6c is equal to 6 into 0. 0 will come. And you subtract from here, 6a going to get cancelled. bc equation will come. Another equation with 2 variables. Again you multiply with 5. 5a, 5b, 5c will come. 5 into 0, 0 only. Again you add with this equation, 5a plus 5a minus 5a going to get cancelled. Then b and c equation will come. B and c equations, 2 equations will be there. 2 equations you can solve and you get b and c value. Once you get b and c value, automatically you can get a value. Okay, like this you have to proceed. See what I am doing now. First I am multiplying with 5. Okay, see 5a plus 5b plus 5c is equal to 0. Okay, if you multiply with 5 both sides, then 5a plus 5b plus 5c is equal to 5 into 0, 0 only. Okay, see here I am adding this 5a plus 5b plus 5c is equal to 0. See what to be done under, very carefully you have to do. Here you have to subtract after making with 6 multiplication, but here you have to add. When you add, then only 5a are going to get cancelled. Okay, see you are adding means 5 minus 4 b, 5 minus 3 plus 2c is equal to 3 plus 0 3. Why? Because you are adding it. Okay, b plus 2c, one equation you have got. This is second line of equation. First line 3 equations, second line 1 equation, another equation you have to get. How you are going to get another equation? Multiply with this a plus b plus c again with 6. 6a plus 6b plus 6c is equal to 0. Okay, this you again subtract here rather than adding. 6a plus 6b plus 6c is equal to 0. Now here subtraction you have to do. Why? Because a going to get cancelled, b and c only you are going to come. Okay, 3 minus 6 minus 3b, 2 minus 6 minus 4c is equal to minus 1 minus 0 minus 1. Okay. Now you see this equation also you multiply with minus 1, then it is going to become 3b plus 4c is equal to 1. Okay, 3b plus 4c is equal to 1. See now you have got 2 equations. Here 2c is there, here 4c is there. If you multiply this with 2 times, then 4c you are going to get again, add or subtract, then you are going to get a desired result. You see what I am doing? If I multiply with 2, then 2b plus 4c is equal to 6. 2b plus 4c is equal to 6. Then you make here 2b plus 4c is equal to 6. Okay. Subtract 4c going to get cancelled. 3 minus 2b is equal to 1 minus 6 minus 5. That means you have got one value as b is equal to minus 5. Okay, b is equal to minus 5 you have got. Then you get that also. B plus 2c you substitute in this. B plus 2c is equal to 3. B is how much? Minus 5 plus 2c is equal to 3. Then 2c is equal to 4. Why? Because minus 5, 8. 2c is equal to, comma I am keeping here, minus 5 plus 2c is equal to 3. Okay, into 2 I am removing. Why? Because see, I have got multiplied this. Okay. 2c is equal to minus 5 if it goes that side, plus 5 plus 3 plus 8, 2c. C will be 4. C also you have got. See, when you get B and C, then you can get A also. A plus B plus C is equal to 0. See how I am writing? A is equal to minus B minus C. Okay? Then A is equal to minus B means B already minus is there. Minus of minus plus 5 minus 4, that is equal to 1. A is equal to 1 will be another value. A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 5, C is equal to 4. Okay. Now what I am doing, pause and note down, I am removing middle portion. Why? Because I want ABC results. I am substituting in this with the integrals. Okay. Okay, substitute now in this, make integral also. A is 1 means you see integral dx by x minus 1. Okay, 1 means you need not write anything. Plus b, you see plus b we have to write, but here b is minus, then minus 5 integral dx by x minus 2. And plus c you have to write, plus c is how much? 4. Plus 4 integral dx by x minus 3 you have to write. Okay. Okay. Now proceed further. See, dx by x minus 1. That means log of x minus 1 minus 5 log of x minus 2 plus 4 log of x minus 3 plus c. This will be your answer for third question. Take this, we will go for fourth question. Okay. Okay. See, fourth question, integral x dx by x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3. Okay. In the last question 3x minus 1 was there, but here only x is there. This also we can do with the same procedure. You see what I am doing? I am making partial fractions equation. You see x by x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to a by x plus x minus 1 plus b by x minus 2 plus c by x minus 3. Okay, I am going to equate only numerators. You know very well. Why? Because the denominator you need not equate after cross multiplication. You see what I am doing? X is equal to a into x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus b into x minus 1 into x minus 3 plus c into x minus 1 into x minus 2. Okay? Okay. Then further you expand it. X is equal to a into, you see, x square minus 5x plus 6 plus b into x square minus 4x. Why? Because minus 3x minus x minus 4x plus 3. Okay, plus c into x square minus 3x plus 2. Okay. See, here also x square is there, but x square coefficient is not available. Even constant is also not available. Okay, here two equations are going to become 0. You see how x is equal to x square if I take common a b plus c. Okay, and x also you have to take. See, I am taking plus x as common. See, x is having minus 5a, x is having minus 4b, x is having minus 3c, plus constant you see 6a, 3b plus 2c. Okay, see here, if you equate coefficients and constant, x square coefficient is x, a plus b plus c, but here x square is not there, that means 0. Write down a plus b plus c is equal to 0. This is one equation, first equation. X coefficient is there, here x coefficient is there, 1. X coefficient is 1. 1x means 1, 2x means 2. Okay, write down. Minus 5a minus 4b minus 3c is equal to 1. Okay, this is second equation. Third equation is also there. 6a plus 3b plus 2c is equal to 0. Why? Because here constant is not there. When constant is not there, then 0 you have to write. Okay. See here also, a plus b plus c is also 0. 6a plus 3b plus 2c also 0. What you can do? Again this equation, first 5 times, second 6 times you multiply and put here b and c. In b and c you are going to get bc values. Same like earlier only. Okay. See what I am doing. First 5a plus 5b plus 5c is equal to 0. You put here 5a plus 5b plus 5c is equal to 0. What you have to do here? You have to add. Why? Because in minus plus. If you add, then it is going to get cancelled. Okay, you see 5 minus 4, 1, 5 minus 3 plus 2c is equal to 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, here adding we are doing means plus minus is there means 5 minus 4, plus minus is there means 5 minus 3. Both are plus are 0, 1 plus 0. Okay, like this. See, this is 1. Another one also you see what I am doing. 6 times I am doing multiplication. 6a plus 6b plus 6c is equal to 0. Put again here 6a plus 6b plus 6c is equal to 0. Now what you have to do here, we have made addition, but here subtraction you have to make. Why? 6a going to get cancelled. If you make subtraction, 6a going to get cancelled. Okay. 3 minus 6 minus 3b, 2 minus 6 minus 4c is equal to 0. If it is 0, then you can write this 3b plus 4c is equal to 0 also. Now see, 2 variables, 2 equations. You can solve this. Okay, 2 variables, 2 equations. If you multiply this with 2, why you are multiplying 2? 4c you have to get here 2c is there. Or else you multiply with 3 times. b, 3b, 3 times. 3b plus 3 into 2, 6c is equal to 3 into 1, 3. Then you put here 3b plus 6c is equal to 3. Okay. You subtract now. 3b going to get cancelled. 4 minus 6 minus 2c minus 3. Or else you can put this 2c is equal to 3. c is equal to 3 by 2. Okay. c is equal to 3 by 2. c you have got 3 by 2. And b also you can get. You see, b plus 2c, 2 into 3 by 2 is equal to 1. 2 going to get cancelled. b plus 3 is equal to 1. b will be 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 means minus 1. Sorry, 1 minus 3, minus 2. Is it okay? b plus 2c. See, c is 3 by 2. c if you substitute 3 by 2, 2 going to get cancelled. 3. b plus 3 is equal to 1 means b is equal to 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 means minus 2. See, c and b you have got. Go for a also. See, a is equal to minus b minus c. Then a is equal to, b is how much? Minus 2. Minus or minus plus 2. c is how much? 3 by 2. Minus 3 by 2. That is equal to 4 minus 3. 1 by 2. That means a is equal to 1 by 2. 4 minus 3. 1 by 2. See, you have got a, b, c all values. Now what you have to do? you have to substitute in these partial fractions and make it as integrals. Okay, pause and note down. This will be removed by me and we will do. Okay. Okay, see what I am writing. A is 1 by 2. Then 1 by 2 integral dx by x minus 1. B is minus 2. Don't write plus, minus is there. Minus 2 integral dx by x minus 2. C is plus only. Then you write plus 3 by 2 integral dx by x minus 3. Okay? Okay. Then proceed further, that is equal to 1 by 2 log x minus 1 minus 2 log x minus 2 plus 3 by 2 log x minus 3 plus c. Okay? Okay. This will be the answer for your fourth question. We stop this class here. We will meet in the next class and we will continue from question number 5 onwards. Okay? Thank you very much.